gentlemen, fellow traders, today is Saturday, 14th of November 2020 and the time is 11:24 p.m. Welcome to our BBMA weekly analysis for the trading week of 16th to 20th of November 2020. Let's get started. As usual, we will review our BBMA setup by SWP. We trade with 4 time frame, weekly, daily, H4 and H1. Our entry will be on H4. We trade all the US major pair and we reach 2% of our account per trade. We use TradingView for automation to create alert for the BBMA setup. Let's review last week's setup. For last week, our account growth was minus 1.2%. There was not much trade that we can take because there is no setup. The setup that we set for, most of it does not trigger. We only take one trade, UJ and EU. Our EU was top out due to news, and we closed EJ with minimal profit. So overall performance was minus 1.2%. Okay, let's look for this week trade setup. We start with the XY for USD currency index guidance. As usual, we start with weekly time frame. On weekly, we can see that price is currently at the MA5 low. This is the re-entry buy for us. So this week we have re-entry buy for the XY, and on daily, price is making a MHV buy. On H4, we can see a momentum buy already happened, and price currently making a pullback. However, we have to be cautious because if it's making a momentum sell, then our buy setup will become invalid. So on H1, there's already a momentum sell. So to make sure that the H4 setup is valid, we want to see candle close above the top BB on H1 like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to create alert for this setup to happen. CSM buy. And we want to make sure it's above the EMA 50 as well. Okay, that's for DXY. Next, we want to look at Euro USD. For Euro USD in weekly time frame, price is almost the same place as it was last week. As you can see here, we want to sell, price goes down, but they come back up here, making a pin bar like this. So this is still a re-entry sell setup for us. On daily, we can see price currently at a re-entry sell zone. Okay, the good thing here is we can see there's a bearish engulfing here, mean that this bearish movement is strong. On H4, price making a CSM sell, and we trace back up here to make a re-entry sell. However, we want to be cautious because currently on H1 we can see a momentum buy. So to make our sell setup valid, we want to see at least CSM sell happen again on H1. Okay, so that is our second alert for this week. Euro USD, DXY, XY and Euro USD. Okay, next pair we want to look at AUD USD. AUD USD on weekly time frame, price is still at here. It closed as doji last week. Basically, it doesn't move anywhere, exactly at the same place. This is re-entry sell. On daily, price making a MHV sell. On H4, we can see price making a CSM sell. However, currently it come back up here making a re-entry sell. So to make our sell setup valid, the reason why we're cautious is because now the EMA 50 is below the current price, so there's possibility this become a re-entry buy and the price goes up. And as we can see on H1, price making a CSM buy. So to make our sell setup valid, we want to wait for a CSM sell. And make sure it's below the EMA 50. On AUD USD, we can see for daily time frame there is also bearish engulfing here, which is a very good. This is a retest of this candle, so hopefully this setup will be a good sell for us if CSM buy CSM sell happen. Okay, next pair is USD JPY. For USD JPY on weekly time frame, price is currently at the middle of the MA 510 high and also MA 510 low. This is a very tough situation. We can take this as a because this is USD, we can take it as a re-entry buy. So if we take weekly as re-entry buy, on daily will be re-entry buy as well, because price is here and this is a big bullish engulfing. So on H4 we can see that price is making a CSM buy, however it was cancelled by this CSM sell. So to make our buy setup valid, we want to see on H1 at least we will have a CSM buy. Okay, so we want to put CSM buy at H1 MA 50. Okay, actually no, because here it's already CSM sell, so we want to wait for H4 to make a CSM buy. Sorry, it's very tricky for USD JPY because price is on the weekly time frame is at the middle of the zone. Alright, next pair is GBP USD. GBP USD on weekly time frame, price is at the MA 510 high and it rejects the top BB almost. So this is a re-entry sell setup for us. On daily time frame, we can see that price making an extreme sell and there's a bearish engulfing here. On H4, price making a CSM and now is a re-entry sell. However, we are very cautious because as you can see here, the EMA 50 is below and the price is above it. So it's not necessarily a very good setup. So we need to check the lower time frame H1, and currently H1 is above making a CSM buy, and this is a MHV sell. So we want to at least see that the price go down here first before we can take the sell. So for this CSM sell at H1 and make sure it's below the EMA 50 later. Alright, that's GBP USD. Next pair is USD CAD. For USD CAD on weekly time frame, this is quite a clear-cut setup for us. Price is at MA 510 low. This is a re-entry buy. So on daily is a very good price action, as you can see here. This is a MHB buy. On H4 already make a CSM buy and price is above the EMA 50 and currently price is at the re-entry buy zone. So USD CAD we can instant buy at this buy zone. So the buy zone is from here to here. This is our buy zone, and we can put our stop below this wick. If you are more cautious, you can take this buy because there's a rejection level there, and put your stop here. So this will be a more tighter entry with minimum loss if you happen to take a loss, but the SOP call for this entry. Okay, all right. So USD CAD we can instant buy, and then USD CHF. USD CHF in weekly time frame price is here. It's already at the MA 510 high. We expect it to go down if it ever want to go up even. So this is a re-entry sell, and if we take that as re-entry sell, this will become our MHB sell. On H4 price is currently making a CSAK sell, and it's not really how to say, it's not really a CSM sell yet. So we want to look at H1. H1 already making a CSM sell. So to make our sell valid, we want to see the CSM sell and it close below this EMA 50. So set alert. Set alert CSM sell, and below the EMA 50. Okay, next pair will be NZD USD. Alright, NZD USD in the weekly time frame is re-entry sell. Price is above the top BB, which is CSM buy, but we are waiting to sell, so this is a re-entry sell setup. And on daily time frame we can see price making a extreme sell, right? This is extreme sell. And on H4 on H4 price already making a re-entry sell. However, this is a very dangerous re-entry sell because EMA 50 is here. We want to see price making a CSM sell before we can take the sell. So CSM sell, we need to make sure that it close below the EMA 50, else it will bounce up, become a re-entry buy. Okay, so that's our setup for this week. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We have 7 alert because you can instant buy. These are all the trade setup we're gonna take this week. So only the UCAD we can instant buy next week. So that's it. I wish you all the best for the coming trading week. Stay safe, and till we meet again next week. Bye bye.